getting into those stages. So I guess if we're talking about absolute best form recently, it would be him.
And in this tournament, I feel like SHOX has been increasing his level every single game he's played. He maybe started off a little bit shaky, but he's been getting better every and each match that he's played. So obviously, for his sake, let's hope he hasn't peaked. Because if he has, then it might be in a world of trouble with Seized.
Right then, looks like we're getting into this one. It is going to be a map 3G to kick things off. We assume it means 3 guns. We kind of made it up, but it
gotta love the
sense.
way Seized mousepad is there on the table.
Yeah.
It's very nice looking. Bit of a curve going on there.
Well then, looks like we are going to be getting into this one. It is going to be rifles to kick things off, AKs and the 2 M4s.
Don't tell Seized I switched his DPI.
What do you put it to?
Just kidding, I didn't touch it.
1800.
It's 14. Yeah, it's 400. I can confirm it's 400.
Well then, Seized will kick things off there. He's in the A1S. He will be taking the head off SHOX there. But the thing is though, no, I don't really think anyone's going to be having a massive lead. He'll be very backwards and forth. And as I say that, though, Seized does get the 2-0 lead. But don't worry, SHOX will be battling back.
Just like I was.
Yeah, of course. When you were 9-0 down, I was like, wow, this guy, I really feel like he will bounce back any moment.
I only got deagled twice.
Oh, one of the deagle shots I got you was absolutely glorious.
It actually was, yeah. It was. You put me like, on the edge of the box. I was like, all right. The first one, I was like, whatever, I was tagged. I don't care. The second one, I was like, Jesus.
Well, then, here we go. SHOX bouncing back here. 3-2. And he should be in good form to get the third as well. Once you get this kind of momentum built up, you get in the zone, you're confident. Those first couple of frags. Meant to be though. Seized coming back with the AK-47. Seized has been great with the AK, but how's he going to be swapping over though? Feels more confident with the A1S. A lot of people have been favouring the M4s actually. It seems like flamie is the only player who's consistently sticking with the AK.
Well, for a reason, because he was hitting a lot of shots with that thing. And it's basically, you get a headshot and it's done with.
Yeah, but you have got this real nice spray potential with the M4. That's why a lot of players use it. Much tighter spray, much easier to control. AK is all about the and that's exactly why. The full AK spray can be unreliable at times. It is a cruel mistress if you get committed.
Range, yeah.
If you get committed to a full spray at that range, it can be very difficult to control indeed. There we go.
Something like static is usually on a Saturday night.
What? About Saturday nights?
That you are hard to control, similar to an AK spray on that range.
Similar to my AK spray on any range.
So 5-5. We knew this was going to be a real back and forth affair. This will be similar right down to the end. It's not going to be someone running away with this one. It'll be like a 16-13, 16-14. Very difficult to predict who's going to win.
Ooh.
But for now, it's going to be SHOX. Nice. It looks like it was through the box, but it's a clean headshot.
I think it's always edge the bomb. Because of the elevation of the platform. Or actually from here, right? You see the head.
Well, he ran out of bullets there. SHOX did do some considerable damage, but just didn't have enough to finish it off. It's always interesting to see players reload on a map when you've got so many guns on the floor. It's normally just press G and you're back in the game. But, you know.
That is if that's your drop.
Yeah, but at that point, when you got to reload, I think it's just like any gun will do at that point.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation, of course. There it is, lovely shot from Seized there.
Straightforward.
Yep, in the first 3 seconds of the round, he finds the headshot straight away. Once again, another headshot this time, he gets the body shot. 9-6. First half goes in favour of Seized. It's not. We've had a lot of 8-7s this tournament, but this time Seized has the 2-round advantage. I can't remember who I said I favoured in the rifles. I think it was SHOX.
You did. I said Seized.
Yeah.
The SHOX.
Seized has been pretty consistent throughout the tournament, though. Has he? I don't think he's dropped a best of 3 yet. He might be one of the only ones to not drop a best of 3. I think he's gone through the upper bracket in every group he's been in.
Many get matches to remember everything, Matt.
Yeah, we've done like 38 matches or something like that.
It's not a big deal. Got 38 more than me. Don't know about you guys. Quit complaining.
I haven't. Where's cadiaN?
Where's cadiaN?
He came in here to cast this show match.
It's fine.
But not interested in doing the big games. I'd like to pick his brains. See what he's what his thoughts
I heard he was trying to get revenge on me, but he's the one that still had a worldwide trending hashtag, so guess that's also a victory for me.
Great.
So Seized extending the lead 10-8 now as he gets one more with the M4 A1S. Remember, it's single elimination now that we're in this, so this is it. There's no lower bracket anymore. If SHOX goes down here, he has to win out the series.
Yeah, a little single tap there Obviously, the M4 doesn't do 100 damage with one shot. You have to get a couple of box bangs in or some body shots, and then you can rely on the one taps with the M4 at that stage. So at this point, Seas knows he's done the damage to keep the M4 up. Now he can go into the head, but SHOX is going to strike first. 11-9 now.
Definitely a chance back in. That AK that you talked about, Seas using, he hasn't been bringing that up as much. He's been sticking to the silenced gun. By the way, I unsilenced. I said I would.
We saw.
I did try.
You got the M4 on S?
Yeah, I literally sat behind the box and like
so
waited like the 6
trash
seconds. It really is.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like back in 1.6, like it was actually situational and actually made sense to kind of have one or the other. But in this game, it really doesn't make any sense to take it off. There's no benefit. Just exposes where you are.
Well, SHOX has gotten into the double digits finally, but Seized still on 13 rounds, is 3 away from taking this. SHOX will have to answer back on the AWP map.
Get ahead of yourself yet.
True enough.
Doable.
2 in hand for Seas, and it seems that the pace has slowed down a little bit. You can see SHOX Cage on the platform here, over facing, but he is going to find a shot there with the AK. Takes head off Seized, and getting his way back into this one. Just 1 round separate.
This became the pool style of casting, by the way.
What's that?
This became the pool style of casting. Like
that
we're
mean?
casting pool.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we've
I
gone a
see.
little more passive again. Are you suggesting we change it up again?
No, I'm just saying that it
I
just
feel like
became that kind of.
We're taking it more seriously now because
It is, yeah, this is, I mean, we've got to. We're down to the bitter end. The skill is on display.
Yeah, people actually want to watch CS and get some insight from people actually need to play everything else up. So I feel like our stupid jokes probably aren't that welcome at this stage.
That's a good point.
So I'm trying to give some little bits of info for people who maybe aren't too familiar with the intricacies of CS. Any bits I can pick up on, I'll try and chuck in there. There's not much to diagnose with a map, to be fair, but I can definitely talk about the general mechanics of the guns and movements and stuff like that.
I definitely can't,
You
as I
definitely
showed. But it's all right.
I think we've established that much.
It's all right. This, I mean, look, this puts SHOX in a tough position now going onto the AWP map. He has to win this. Again, if he goes down, there's no recovery. There's no lower bracket. He's gone. He's done. AWP, you said you favored Seized.
I think so overall, in terms of like a general player as well. Seized has been very strong with the AWP recently. He's shown at multiple tournaments as secondary to cadiaN. Obviously, he's always going to be the main orc, but Seized is very proficient with that weapon as well. Going into this one, as I've just experienced, this map is very difficult to actually get some real traction going on. It's not like he's consistent. The angle's always different every single time. His ladders are horrible. And we'll see who steps up. We've seen some very strange results in this one. We've seen KennyS dropping maps to players much lower in terms of the rankings. We'll see how this one goes down. See if they can get the 2-0 and SHOX fighting to get his way up to the scoreboard now. Here we go. Second map. AWPs. Are you through?
And the guy just said that we were going to be serious, decides to bring that
That is serious. That's a classic line. That's just homage to my favourite.
Don't be a party pooper now, Sada.
Whatever.
Shut up. Guys, come on, please.
When did you get savage?
Why are you both arguing over me? You can have... There's enough to go
No
around.
one wants you, Henry.
Enough to go around.
No one wants you.
I'll be nice to both of you.
No one wants you.
Don't be like that. Right then, the AWP.
Oh, that was a clear shot. SHOX got the take, but didn't manage to connect it. Again, oh, this time Seized is going to get that tag. But obviously, since we're op only, it doesn't really make a difference. If we get a tag, then okay. If you get a second one through somewhere, then it's going to be a kill. Other than that, it doesn't really make a difference.
I agree. The tag, for anyone watching, it doesn't give me any real advantage. You're not allowed to use the pistols whatsoever. So, really, this is kind of a miss.
Ooh, that miss was bad.
Yeah, that was a bit of a, weird first round. A lot of missed shots, a lot of missed clear opportunities, but not anymore. SHOX gonna retaliate, make it a 1-1.
So what I could gather when I was playing, that tree I don't think is bangable at all. I think it's actually fully solid. I couldn't actually seem to do any damage to it whatsoever. So
One heck of a tree.
yeah, I think they've made it so it's actually completely safe to be behind. So it's actually a viable spot on the map.
You can clip the very edge of it.
Yeah, but I was trying to head tree for it and it wasn't doing anything. I was like, okay.
It's because I've got a small head.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I know what you mean. 2-1 for SHOX, so at this point, it is tournament life on the line. Whoever gets right here will be going into that fourth or third spot. Obviously, 2 semi-finals here. Prize money is the same for third and fourth.
Ooh, he saw him on the right. Okay, he does know it. This is the problem. Once he gets up that ladder, you lose him.
Spotted him, though. SHOX is one of the players. You spoke to him outside. He's like, okay, well, we know the barrel sticks through his walls. You have to go up the ladders very slowly with your knife out. It's the only way you can really get up there undetected. This map is a little bit buggy.
Yeah, ladders are...
See, these ladders are horrible. Look at how he's struggling.
Yeah.
I had the exact same problem.
Yeah, they are really, really bad.
That should have been SHOX's kill every day of the week.
I think, like, ramps remember something this one, but anyway. Here we go. Sorry, what happened?
Don't know.
Did he get his pistol out or something?
I don't know.
Not sure. Ooh. Just shows up there. That was a nice flick.
Whoa.
Seized. 4-2. SHOX. Down, but long way to go still. Has to win the map. Remember, just to stay alive.
4-2 now. He fights back. Not done quite yet. Seas did have the 2-round lead, but that's diminished to 1. Oh, SHOX to spot him, but that's the shot he had to hit. Now he's giving his position away, and this is where you lose track of the player. They have options to go to 3 different angles at this point, and now SHOX is taking away even more vision from himself. Banking on him facing that side, which he did as well, and he does make up for it after missing 1 shot to the left. Sees to reposition himself to the top of the platform, and his head ripped off for it. There's the spawn kill opportunity coming in for SHOX. Doesn't land the shot. We'll see.
Okay.
That's pretty
Yep, that was
good.
nifty.
learning the angles.
He's definitely learned the mechanic of getting up the ladder and not being detected.
See, that's what you have to do. You have to get to the top of the ladder, sit on top of it, and then you can make it.
He still wasn't off it there. Look how much he struggled there. He got tagged up for it. Hits the shot on Seas, but he's trying to get up and then go to the back edge of the ledge and crouch across. Ooh, that was close. So here, up, not peeking, back ledge. Well, all right.
It's horrible.
He's off it. He knows. I'm
It's
trying
so
to prove a
hard.
point here, SHOX. Can you please just get it right?
There's no trick to getting out there smooth. You just have to get up there, hope he's not looking at that specific time he crossed to the platform. And that's a leg shot from Seized. That's some blood there.
See, he's going to do the same thing. Back ledge, can duck that way. They're literally magnets. That's what they feel like.
And then SHOX in the lead for now. As you mentioned, he needs this map just to stay alive in this best of 3. Sees now in the pillar of doom, we've called it. No escape routes. If you miss the first shot, then they know exactly where you are. And that's exactly what will happen. SHOX finds him. As soon as you're spotted, the other 2 pillars on either side have the ladders there. Give you some options at least once you've missed the first shot and do something with it. Sees the opportunity for the spawn kill. Doesn't capitalise. I think he did damage there, but
yeah.
SHOX getting the kill once more. So he's getting a healthy lead now. 3 rounds.
That's 59 damage done. He shot through and SHOX
that
that
was
free shot.
That was a shot. He should have been hitting that all day long.
Yeah, agreed.
ShahZaM was banging those. Got 3 of them.
Bang,
SHOX has pulled it back, though. 9-5. Remember, 4-2 to 9-5. Good effort from SHOX.
Yep.
Tournament life on the line. Plays the pillar of doom. Just has to sit, hold the angle, does so correctly.
It's a good first half from SHOX. Definitely going his way right now. And it could be on our way to a 3rd map. The pistols. Quite possible. But I think Seized might have a differing opinion on this. Nice shot from him.
Massive difference in the way people are playing this map compared to the very first start of the tournament.
Yeah, they've all worked out the intricacies of it. And it's Seized now battling back. Increasing his chance of getting back into this one. It's going to be 10-7. 3 to go. Really ties things up. Seems like SHOX is doing everything right now, even though after missing a couple of shots, repositioning himself. There's another example of it once again. Up on that platform, facing at the right time. He seems to get to the very back, chooses an area to actually focus on, stands up, and then he's just hoping he hits a shot at that point, and now he does get to spot. Sees, takes a shot through the wall. This is the problem. In C's position, he's in the open, and he's exactly where SHOX is going to be going. But this time he does get him through the wall. Not even a headshot required. Just through the corner.
I think he tagged him twice.
So that's when the tag actually makes a little bit more sense then.
Yeah,
so the
that's
tag
what I was trying to say, yeah.
Yeah, so the tag can be advantageous if you do go for double tags, I guess. One through the wall, one in the leg, something like that.
SHOX again gets stuck on the top of that ladder.
So he's doing the same. He feels comfortable with that kind of pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially once he hits the information. If he can see Seized early enough.
Oh,
Mixing it up as
Pillar
well.
of Doom.
The problem is SHOX didn't hold the... Okay, well,
Oh.
he's too scared to cross it, Seized,
Opportunity
because he didn't
missed.
hold the angle at all, so there was a chance he could have got away from
Ooh,
that. Good
that's
shot.
okay.
Good read that he fell. for me. SHOX knows he's against the wall in the corner. Chance he can get up the ladder toward the catwalk, but hasn't done it. Sees just smart, sits back, and just plays it.
He's getting back into it slowly but surely right now. SHOX maybe even showing a bit of frustration there. And himself to capitalize on this lead he's built.
He's trying to bait out that shot.
Yeah, next couple of kills are going to be crucial. He's getting one more.
It's not over yet. Now, has decreased the trail by 2 frags here. Going to be waiting for SHOX to face. He's waiting for SHOX to do that same peak from the other platform as well. We'll see whether it's going to work out for Seas. He's not going to be committing to go there, and it's going to be a hell of a shot there from SHOX. And 1 away from map point here. Looking like he'll do it, but a comfortable better rounds as well. Not too much pressure on him. Next frag is huge. If he can get to 15, that does release a lot of the pressure.
Yeah, so that seems to be able to get a couple more. And that would have been the pressure on, but now, right now, SHOX is in a good position.
And there it is.
That's the last one. That's going to mean we're going to third map into pistols.
What do we think about pistols? I know, we literally said it at the top of the segment that these 4 have all been getting pistol kills. We don't really know who to favor in
I have
this.
a coin here. You can throw it, flip it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Heads for SHOX.
The coin will speak.
That's the number side. And
so what have we got? The
heads
number,
for SHOX, tails for Seized.
Number and we'll go heads or tails. Okay, Matt, you call it.
SHOX, heads.
It's tails.
Seized wins. Let's not even play the game. We already know the answer. We already have the conclusion done.
GG.
So there's no point, really.
No, probably not.
Welcome to the grand final, Seized. And let's just flip a coin for whoever he plays.
Okay.
So it's obviously MICHU or Kenny S. Flip. Tails for Kenny.
It's tails.
Well, there you go. Seized versus Kenny. Welcome to the grand final.
We could just do it again and then go home.
Yeah.
So
might as well. Yeah, flip again. Flip again.
Okay. So Kenny.
Tails for Kenny again.
It's tails.
Oh, Kenny, you won. Congratulations.
Thank you for coming. Jokes
That's
aside.
the trophy. It's yours. Get up off the couch while you're lounging.
Talking out as well.
And just grab the trophy.
Well then, the third map is coming in. The players are ready. It will be the most exciting portion of this best of 3. The pistols, it really does display true skill here. Comes down to raw aim and no spamming.
If we had got to the pistols, I think I would have had you. I really do.
I don't think you would.
I doubt it.
USPs.
With all due respect.
I really
no respect at all, actually.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Pistols were my bread and butter when I was a player. That was my absolute favourite thing to do. So I think you would have got even more wrecked, to be honest.
Probably.
But still like you.
No, you don't.
No, that's true. SHOX opening things up there. He's going to get the 1-0, but trust me, this is going to be another very tight map here. It's going to be right down to it. Seas is very proficient with the USP. You're wondering why they just use that. It seems to be the most viable weapon. They do have the option of the P2000, what else have they got? The PT50, the Glock, and the Deagle. Only makes sense to use a USP. Some players do use the PT1000. It's very rare. I think 95% of players have been using this. And a couple of tactics you can do. You can go aggressive and start pushing middle using the boxes, or you can use those ramps like SHOX to sit there and just scout out your opponent, just showing your head. It's quite a safe area, and wreck their heads.
Yep, so far great start for SHOX. Really patient. Just look at how he's shooting. He keeps the patience here with the rhythm when he shoots. Let the recoil settle before shooting again to make sure that he's as precise as possible.
Let's go.
Oh, Seized is striking back now. SHOX with a 3-0 lead. Now just down to 1. As we enter round number 6. We'll be focusing on towards Seized. I was really impressed with his form in this map yesterday. We'll see what he can bring to the table this time. Does spot SHOX, and this is the shot coming in. You feel like it's going to end any second. It's SHOX to come out on top and puts himself back in the healthy lead. 2 now in his favour. Here we go. Good tweet. Where is Sadie Kids versus Henry G on HTV? Biggest
it's under the non-existent. It never happened. Don't know what would happen if they played.
I think it was on CSGO Lounge and everything.
You can watch it as a VOD afterwards, boys.
Dude, you could have just like let me win. You know, joined in with a few of our fellow friends.
Yeah, could have become a full-time streamer myself.
Yeah. Good shot by Seized. Does get up to 3, but still has 2 to go to catch SHOX.
Yes, indeed. I like my job at the moment. I don't really want to throw that away.
You just said you wanted to join a team again, Henry.
If I get the right offers, I'm listening. That's what I'm saying.
It's all right. Complexity likes UK players.
That's true. I could get flown. That's probably all it take
Yeah.
to get myself signed up.
Dear Jason
Ooh,
Lake.
look at SHOX. What a nice
Pretty
shot.
good against
Yeah.
Sadikist. What do you think, guys? Yeah, right.
Who? Who did you play against?
Sadikist. Oh, who's he? Oh, don't worry about it. Just get him here.
Well, SHOX is now just starting to accumulate enough rounds that you start to wonder if Seized can even find a way back into it.
There's always a way, Matt. Players like Seas don't give up so easy.
It's true, that's what I thought when I was down 9-0. Always a way.
Is that what you
There's
thought?
always a way.
I've still got this, guys. I'm going to bounce back. It's all fine.
It all happened so quickly. You know?
I know. It's like a blur for me as well. I was a little bit nervous going into it. I could feel my hand shaking a little bit. I thought, if I lose this is going to be so embarrassing. But it was fine. Once you got the first few kills out of the way. Natty knows. The stage fright goes.
I heard not to get stage fright all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, 9-4. Very strong half of top 5. You can get even just one more here. That'll be a very convincing half indeed. Seized trying to bounce back here. A little bit more aggressive than usual. And SHOX is going to be punished for it. So, a change of tactics for him. Although it's good to be mixing things up and not being predictable. That one comes back to bite him in the ass.
He's just got the shot. So 9-6. He wins 3 in a row. Pulls it back within a reach.
Yep. It's a well salvaged situation from Seized. Looked like it may have gotten out of hand, but instead it's still very competitive.
Go, go, go.
Off angle to play. Figures out that he is over on the ramp. Seized has it. So now he's got 4 in a row. Start this comeback. I'm going to have spoken too soon because SHOX
Let's get this done.
is letting this lead slip.
Damn. Seized is taking
Told
it.
you. Never
It's getting crusty right now.
It is getting seriously crusty, if you don't mind me saying.
I do kind of mind.
No one asked you not to.
That's not really a point. I don't even care if anyone's asking or not.
Fair enough.
And there it is. 9-9.
Don't make a wish.
Don't make a wish, whatever you do. I feel like SHOX might be making one after he's thrown away this massive lead he had.
Let's go, my brother.
I just came here for the spam.
Well, congratulations. You've succeeded. SHOX goes down. This is incredible.
Look at him. He's face
It's
palming.
where players start getting a little bit mad.
9-3 to 9-10.
Yep.
7 in a row for Seized and SHOX. You start to wonder if he looks toward the P2000 here in a minute.
Just kind of mix things up and
Timeout time.
Yes.
Finally, gets around.
he needs to find a couple more now to get his spirit lifted, I think. What's that noise, Matt?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's everything okay. Seized still has control, though. SHOX, 1 kill in the last 9 rounds. 10 rounds. Math's hard. Don't know. Don't care. SHOX going to try and find an angle again. He's getting a little bit more cheeky, but SHOX holds it. He's pretty confident that he's going to re-peek that angle and not shuffle across.
Indeed. 11-11. This is the time to make a wish. We finally got it.
Make a wish.
The Henry G and Sadikist Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Where the only wish that we will ever grant you is to hang out with us for the day. Anything else? Don't care.
Sadikist infected C's gear with low skill. Feels bad.
Yeah, that's why he's like 1 behind SHOX. You know, got the 9-kill spread there. I did this man a favor. I actually went in and took all the bad skill out of it, hence why it came through on me.
True.
Had to take one for Seized, but maybe Na'Vi can finally win a final now.
Oh, come on.
To be fair, they won Counterfeit against Astralis, which was a reasonable victory.
Well, it's becoming kind of dicey for Seized right now. 13-11.
Well, I feel like SHOX would have disappeared off the planet had he lost this one after that huge lead. So it's good to see him bounce back and get himself in a very strong position once again.
So 14-11, 2 to go for SHOX, and he'll be into the grand final.
This one is huge.
Come on, let's go.
Spots him already, immediately up, trying to find a headshot angle. Down to 7 bullets left. He was going to have to fall away eventually, but Seas gets the shot first.
This is the first of the semi-finals. You are just joining us. We still have 2 more games after this. Another semi and the grand final, of course. That's round number 27.
Master of the Universe tournament by HTC.
Sponsored by Phones and Virtual Reality. So, check that out.
That's where we were when you beat me so badly. That would never happen in real reality.
Yeah, you're right. It was another universe. So
Yep.
Parallel.
SHOX.
One more round will do it. This is the final map. To knock seized out to 3rd to 4th. And SHOX will be booking himself a place in the grand final. There it is!
With style.
Bouncing back.